Hello there, guys, and welcome to this next playthrough video. And if you will notice, the music is basically Zelda music. Alright, and something that you will notice is that the audio, or for my voice recording rather, is a bit different from how it had been before. And that's because I am actually using a microphone now. I'm not sure if that will improve the quality of my Let's Plays, but you can let me know what you think. So, anyway, let's get started with this. Okay, so this right here is a demo of Banjo-Kazooie Jiggies of Time, which is a Rom-Hack that is being produced by a user called Mark Kurko. And what I did there was travel to that place right there to see where it led to, and it just starts me back up to here. That would normally take you out to Hyrule Field, just like in the original Ocarina of Time. And I'm pretty sure that it will in the finished version. This is just a demo. And you may notice that quite a lot of times the game may kind of slow down. I did try my best to make sure that the game is working right, because I think that the plugin has to be 8 MB, and I do have it be set to that, but it's still going a bit slow, or making those sort of lags. And also, I think that there could be cases in which the game could crash, so I may have to save state constantly to make sure that I don't lose too much progress. So, what this is that it is Kakariko Village from Ocarina of Time imported into Banjo-Kazooie. And the finished game is going to also have the entire world of Ocarina of Time, or at least most of it, be implemented into Ocarina of Time. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, so this is an area that actually was not present in the original Ocarina of Time. Just a little extended area. And I did see videos on this demo online, so I kind of have an idea on what to do, but this will mostly be blind, and I may also do a blind Let's Play on Jiggies of Time when it comes out. At the time of the recording of this, Mark said that it was going to be finished, the full version of the game was going to be finished sometime around the end of June, or July, I'm not quite sure what. And as you can see, there is a Jiggy inside of that. So we need to find a fly pad to get up there, and I'm pretty sure that Mark has made it so that finding it would not be very easy. Alright, so up here, this is Impa's house, although we never see Impa inside of her house. And the interesting thing here is that you actually don't get to go inside of this house, at least not through normal means. But we can go in through here. This is usually the little, the hole of which you need to get a heart piece, which you would normally only be able to get up here if you had gotten the assistance of Kabura Gabora. So yeah, this is the inside of the house right here. And there's Mario playing Project Dream, which was the early version of Banjo-Kazooie. You know, it was the game that Banjo-Kazooie was planned on being, up until it ended up becoming the game that it had become. And you'll notice that there is a bull right here, you know, just as there's a cow in the original Ocarina of Time. And the music that's playing here is actually music that came from Mad Monster Mansion, which is actually music from Banjo-Kazooie. And I am looking through here, and I see a picture of Impa from Ocarina of Time. So that's quite impressive how you aren't able to get into that area mostly, but there is a lot that you can actually see through in the gated area. Yeah, Mark Kurko has actually done quite a number of ROMs. In fact, about earlier this year, around the time that the pandemic had started, he began releasing these little ROMs called Stay at Home. And what they are basically just a lot of levels from other Nintendo 64 games. They're implemented into Banjo-Kazooie. Like, there are a couple of them, a couple that come from Super Mario 64, and I think also Bomberman, although I've never personally played Bomberman. And over here is the path that leads to Death Mountain. But as you can see, we don't have enough notes, and I doubt that there's enough notes in this demo right here, but the finalized game should give us enough notes to get through that. Yeah, this whole idea of combining Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time together is quite genius. In fact, they were both games that came out in 1998. I almost said 1984, but that would be incorrect. And I bet some people would call me off for that had I not corrected it. Okay, can I make it? I could make it. I thought I was going to take on fall damage, but nope, I made it. I made it just fine. I don't think these doors open. Yeah, they don't open. This is the Old Hag's Potion Shop. And this right here is the Kakariko Village Potion Shop, which we can't enter. And we just rescued the first Jinjo of the game. And there's usually a hole right here that takes you to one of the grottos, but it's not there for this ROM. Anyway, I had this interesting idea, like when I first played Ocarina of Time, I happen to have been a very huge fan of Banjo-Kazooie, and I still am. I like both games, but you know, at the time that I got Ocarina of Time, when my sister got it for me for Christmas one year, like I did not even know what Zelda was at that point in time, and I was really into Banjo-Kazooie. And when I was playing Ocarina of Time for the first time, oh, the flypad is up here. Yeah, when I was playing Ocarina of Time for the first time, I didn't really know what to expect from such a game. Oh, I haven't collected a lot of the red feathers. Now let's see. I don't want to do too much while I'm flying. Although, there's this spot right here, which I am very interested to show you. And I will go ahead and explain what this is. So, as you can see, there's this Jiggy that is behind a gate. And there are these signs that say, "Warning, don't feed the Jiggy." And also a sign that shows a red circle with a slash on it that shows a Jiggy and someone's hand with food. And as you can see right here, yeah, you'll notice that there is a custom head icon, and I believe that is of Mark Kurko himself, the guy that's doing this ROM. Yeah, see, he says, "I'm the game designer. This Jiggy is bugged. If you touch it, the game crashes every time you try to get in Kakariko." I'm gonna have to filter that because I can't have that be shown on this video. So yeah, Yeah, apparently that Jiggy really is bugged. I did see someone else do a playthrough on this demo, and he made it so that he could actually get the Jiggy, you know, like using some sort of a cheat device. And as it turns out, the game really does crash. Not quite sure how that even works out for Jiggy to be bugged. I guess a lot of those things just happen sometimes when it comes to doing these ROM hacks. You know, like sometimes there may be a couple of bugs. And I'm not quite sure if we're gonna have better luck with getting that Jiggy in the final release. I'm pretty sure Mark is gonna come up with some way to make that Jiggy less buggy than it is now. Oh, I can't believe that we already collected half of the notes, and we haven't gotten, or did we get a Jiggy? I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Oh, we did get a Jiggy. What was that for? Oh yeah, it was when we went into Impa's house. The Jiggy was right there where we would normally find a heart piece. So this right here is the unfinished Kakariko Village shooting gallery. The version of Hyrule that this ROM is presenting is the child time period world. And as far as I can understand, there's going to be like an instance where where the final boss fight is in the future, where you need to open the Temple of Time. We'll just have to see what happens at the end of the game. And you'll notice this door right here, there's a picture of K. Rool's face from Donkey Kong. And we can open that actually, but we're not going to do that just yet because, well, in order to do that, I need to be flying and do the airborne missile attack at the Diddy Kong statue. So what we're going to be doing now is travel to this area, which is the graveyard. And as you can see, there is music playing right here. I'm not sure if this is music that's actually from a game or if this is customized music that Mark Kurko made himself. But it's pretty good. Oh, I thought maybe you could break open that door. That's Dampe's house. I'm not sure if you'll be able to enter it in the finalized game. Probably not. So yeah, it's genius that he actually made music play here, because in the original Ocarina of Time, there is no music that plays in the Kakariko Village graveyard. So it was great that Mark actually added music to this area, because I personally don't think that it's right that there was no music in the original. Although it's not too bad, it's just that having music here just really adds on to the mood. Okay, is there any reason why I need to destroy this beehive? I don't think there is, because I have plenty of life. What's this right here? Okay, it shows a picture of some guy. I can't identify what character that is. Oh wait, it's Banjo and Kazooie doing the Beak Buster at the grave. I mean, I think I already knew that, but I think that's supposed to be like a little hint to let players know what they're supposed to do over at this place right here. Although, I would first like to get up here and... wait. Oh, there's a spring shock pad back here. So this here is the entrance of the Shadow Temple. Oh, I see. This is where Grabba is. So we just found another area where we can get a Jiggy from. I was wondering what those shoes were for. Very fitting to put a mummy hand at the start of the Shadow Temple, since the Shadow Temple is graveyard themed. So it makes good sense for it to be there. Okay, I see the purple Jinjo over here. But anyway, I was talking earlier, is it raining inside the cave? How does that make sense? And how is the fire still burning? Yeah, the entrance to the Shadow Temple is closed off, and I don't know if you will be able to enter it in the finalized game. I'm guessing you're not going to be able to enter the Shadow Temple in the finalized game. I'm guessing that's just going to be one of those areas that's going to be blocked off, but we'll just have to see when the finalized game comes out. And here is Brentilda. Alright, so what Brentilda does here is that she actually gives hints to what you need to do, like hit Diddy's Creme coin, which is something I was talking about earlier. Dry Bones looks will guide you over the Valley of Death. Oh, I think that's another hint for inside of the grave. Do you remember where Link learned the Sun Song? Maybe you can learn something there too. So yeah, in the original game, Brentilda would give you hints or tell you the answers to some of Brentilda's secret questions, where Brentilda would ask questions about herself, and the only way for you to know the answers would be if you talk to Brentilda. Now, what I'm looking right here is a game image called, is it Turok 2? I'm not sure what that says. I'm sure someone will know. That's one of the little add-on elements that Mark Kurko has added to this ROM. Just adding on a couple of little Easter eggs of other games. Yeah, similar to seeing Mario in Impa's house earlier. Something I was going to talk about earlier is that when I was a kid, around the time that I first got Zelda Ocarina of Time, is that I had this interesting idea about, like, maybe some sort of a customized game that is called Banjo 3E, but it has the world of Ocarina of Time in it, because, you know, I just thought of this idea of the area of Ocarina of Time being a new Banjo-Kazooie game. Of course, this Rom-Hack is going to be something like that. I wonder what Balls is going to say. Oh, this is just going over the move, but the move is pre-learned. Oh, and here are plenty of feathers. We are certainly going to be needing them. Gotta use these feathers wisely. I've noticed that there are these Mumbo tokens right here, but I don't... Oop, I didn't mean to land. I hate that when I try not to land, but end up doing so. Yeah, just this idea of putting Ocarina of Time into Banjo-Kazooie. This is basically what this hack is going to be fulfilling. You know, fulfilling that dream of Banjo-Kazooie in Ocarina of Time. Now, something that I had been working on right now, in fact, right before... Oh, can you go in here? Maybe you'll be able to go in there in the finished game, but I guess in this demo, you can't. Oh, the music. It's the normal music. Yeah, Mark Kurko actually modified the Wonder Feather music to where it's the horse race music. You know, like when you are racing against Ingo at Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah, that is something that I've seen in some of the trailers, and I think later demos, as well as the finished game, will have the Wonder Feather music be the horse race music. And I think that is very fitting music. I wonder, what happens if you get into the water? Oh, I thought you could swim in it. But nope, it's not swimmable water. This staircase was not curved originally. Oh, what is up? Oh, that's the hole. That's the hole leading up to the room that we were just in. I knew it led to somewhere. Yet, right before I began doing this recording, I was working on a feature-length stop motion that I'm doing on my main channel. I don't know if you've seen it, but it is going to be a stop motion on it's a Uchu Sentai Q Ranger vinyl figure stop motion that I am doing. And something that I had just recently gotten would be these, I don't know what they were called, some sort of styrofoam paper. If I remember during editing, I'll put the name up on the screen, because I cannot remember it off of the top of my head. I do apologize. So, per Brentilda's hint, we need to follow these dry bones. And I'm gonna save state constantly, just in case I may fall. Yeah, this is something that we would normally need to use the lens of truth on in order to get. Yeah, you see? Although I could just jump to each one. Yeah, but of course, we don't get the lens of truth in this hack. It would be pretty cool if we did. Okay. I thought maybe I was gonna walk off. But nope, we're good. And there we go, another Jiggy. I wonder, can you beak barge and get this token? I guess not. I guess we're gonna have to get fair and square. Oh! I didn't know you could climb that. Okay. So this is another twisted little path. Is this the path that will lead to the Mumbo token? Oh, nope. I wonder what spot this... Oh my, that wall is glitching. Oh, wait. I know what this is. Yep, we're all the way back on the other side of the pit. So we don't have to worry about going through the invisible path again. Thank goodness. Kind of like in Banjo-Tooie, where there was this shortcut where you could get back across the toxic water. That was good, so that you didn't have to go back all the way. I wonder, can you break open these other graves? Oh, you can! Oh, but this one just had a Mumbo token in it. I'm pretty sure Mumbo is not in this demo right here. So I guess there's no point in the Mumbo tokens in this demo, because Mumbo is not in this demo. I don't think. Anyway, what I was doing for this stop motion is that I am using the background remover on free video editor, so I can get the Q Rangers to be in other areas, or in areas in Ocarina of Time, you know, without me having to make cardboard replicas of each area, because that would take a lot of work. Yeah, that is part of my campaign for supporting Uchu Sentai Q Ranger, although it could take a couple of months. Yeah, I quite like how the underwater music sounds. So, as you can tell, oh, there's another game cartridge. Or another game box. Let me resurface. See if I can look at what that says. Anyway, yeah, I was just checking to make sure that the microphone recorder was still recording. You know, because it's been about 25 minutes since I started playing this. It'll probably be a lot less during editing. Yeah, I really like how the music sounds when I'm underwater, although I can't stay underwater for very long or I'll drown. Wow, 90 musical notes already. Alright, so I'm climbing up this... Ooh, Jiggy! Yeah, by the looks of it, I don't think that the bottom of the well is going to be in the finalized game. At least it won't be in full. And I suppose it's alright if Mark was choosing to only put the Shadow Temple into this hack and not the bottom of the well, because they're basically the same dungeon. They have the same appearance, and they have the same background music, so it probably would be a good idea to just leave out one of those. Although I have the feeling neither of them is going to be in this in the finished version. Since the bottom of the well was removed completely, and the Shadow Temple was closed off. Now, something that I was thinking of doing is maybe using a sort of Game Shark code to make Link invisible, so I could do some scenes in the Legend of Kyuranger adaptation of Time. You know, so it makes it look like the Kyurangers are fighting against the enemies in Ocarina of Time. Although I'm using background images from the 3DS version, so that would... You know, some people would notice the differences. I'm trying to grab... Okay, there we go. I was trying to grab the rope, but I wasn't grabbing it at first, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to. At least while I was talking. I need to collect as many of the red feathers as I can. Wait, can I not climb this? I guess I can't climb it. I'm amazed that these roofs are actually not very slippery. Well, they weren't slippery in the original. But, you know, when I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie, I'm just used to a lot of these slopes being very slippery, to where you need to have the Talon Trot in order to get onto them. I was trying to get the red feathers on top of the well, but it doesn't look like I'm doing that. I think that I may have gotten enough for... enough red feathers to get to to activate the door leading to the inside of the windmill. I'm trying to get up here, like I did before. Okay, there we go. This is a lot easier than it looks. Okay, you know what? I think that I should try to find the Jinjo that is calling on the side of the well. Okay, come on. Alright, grab this. Alright, there we go. Alright, grab this. Jinjo. Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Where are you? Wait, is he in front of the windmill? Or can I even get to him from this side? Now, I've also seen that there is also a hack called Legend of Banjo-Kazooie Gruntilda's Mask, which is a Rom-Hack of Banjo-Kazooie that imports the world of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask into Banjo-Kazooie. Although I think it would make more sense if he had imported it into Banjo-Tooie, but we haven't gotten any ROM hacks of Banjo-Tooie just yet, at least not as many as I've seen. I've seen one video where someone was able to make a hack of Banjo-Tooie in the Xbox Live Arcade version, but I'm not sure if there's ever going to be any full-on hacks of Banjo-Tooie. It would be nice, though. Okay, so Here we have another Jinjo. Oh. Okay, well. Yeah, another little genius thing that I like that Mark Kurko did was add the hearts on top of the honey pieces. You know, just since in the Zelda games you rely on hearts for health. And in Banjo-Kazooie you rely on honey pieces for health. Yeah, I had seen a video on Gruntilda's Mask. I'm not sure if I will also check that out or do a Let's Play on that. But you know, it may depend on how soon I am able to get a lot more views on my Let's Play channel, because I have not been doing so well with my Let's Play uploads, but I figured may as well try out this little demo video, you know, just do a 1-episode Let's Play, although it's going to be a very long one, because it's already been a little over 30 minutes since I began recording. Now, there is a Jiggy over in this house right here, and I'm going to try to get to that. Alright, here we go. Oh my, fire. Alright, and we got another Jiggy. Gotta get out of here. Okay. Alright, I'll meet you guys back at the top of the windmill. Alright, I'm back, and now let's go and open up the door to the windmill, which, in order to do that, we need to do the airborne missile attack on the coin that the statue of Diddy Kong is holding. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, I see that there are running... Oh, 20! Yeah, I see that there are running shoes, but I think it's a lot quicker to just fly over there. Yeah, you see? So yeah, we are inside the windmill. Oh, didn't see you until too late. Yeah, I certainly remember when I was playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. And that I came to this room, and I saw that I was supposed to play a song here, but I didn't know what song to play. And it turns out you just need to come back here as Adult Link, and then have the guy in the windmill teach you the song, and then you play that song to well, you play the song when you become a child again. Alright. Yeah, in the original, the windmill was connected to Dampé's grave. And for that reason... Oh, it's still connected. Ah, that's quite good. Yeah, the windmill was connected to Dampé's grave, and the whole area was simply called question mark. As in the actual question mark, not the words question mark, but just the question mark, the actual question mark. That was all that area was called. Can I climb this? Oh, I can climb it. I didn't think that I could. Okay, oh. Yeah, this is an area that you never see in Ocarina of Time. This was just a little area that Mark had added for this Rom-Hack. Yeah, he adds quite a lot of things that weren't there in the original. Okay, so we now have 8 Jiggies. And I think there is one more found in this area. We're also very... Whoa! I can go through the wall. Oh wait, no. I wonder what is up with that. Alright. 99. One more. Found all 100 musical notes. So that's pretty good, considering. Now I just gotta get back on top of this wheel. Because I'm pretty sure that the last Jiggy of this demo is in the windmill area. There's still more to climb. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There we go. We got all of the Jiggies in this demo, minus the one behind the gate, but we can't get to that one because apparently it's bugged. And Mark Kurko was not lying. It really is bugged. If you manage to get that Jiggy, it will cause the game to crash every time you try to get into Kakariko Village. Okay, so there you have it. That right there is my playthrough of the Kakariko Village demo of Banjo-Kazooie, The Legend of Banjo-Kazooie, Jiggies of Time, the Banjo-Kazooie Rom-Hack that brings the world of Ocarina of Time into Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, although before I end off this video, this right here says Kakariko Pizza. This was where the Kakariko Village Bazaar was in the original. And of course we can't open this gate right here. You found some notes, but you need more to break my spell and pass this door. And we will be able to get enough for the finished version of the game, but we won't be able to do it in this demo. Okay, so there you have it. I think that I've run out of things to say about this demo right here. Not quite sure how the finished game is going to go in comparison. I also see a sparkly thing, but I think it's probably just a honey piece that is just sparkling in the sky. Okay, so I'm going to check the view totals. It says that there is another empty honey piece to be found in this area, but I'm not quite sure where to look. And there's really no point in getting it because, you know, you need to get 6 of them in order to get the next upgrade, but you know, there's only 2 in this demo, so there's really no point in doing it. I may do it for the finalized game, but not for this demo. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure how good the views for this demo are gonna be, but hopefully I can get plenty of viewers who will check out my videos regularly by the time the finished product comes out. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next Let's Play.